This is Ms. Wozniak for Beverly Keeps Reading, and today I am going to tell you about some great audiobooks that you can download for free through a program called Hoopla from the Beverly Public Library and listen to on your iPad or on a phone or a computer or another device in your house. A lot of kids love spooky ghost stories, and I want to tell you about City of Bones first. Cass is a girl who can enter the world of spirits. Her best friend Jacob is even a ghost. Her parents take her to Scotland because they are hosting a TV show about haunted places, and it turns out there are lots in the graveyards and castles and secret passageways of Edinburgh. Tunnel of Bones is the sequel to City of Ghosts by the same author, Victoria Schwab, and this time the family is headed to Paris. Cass and Jacob's adventures continue, and this time they are finding danger in the creepy underground catacombs where more than 6 million people have been buried over the centuries in Paris. I've got a couple of mystery and suspense stories that'll keep you listening about kids on their own having to figure stuff out. Matthew Corbin is the boy in Goldfish Boy. He has severe OCD. He not only refuses to leave his house, but even his room. He's started watching his neighbors from his bedroom window, and when a small child staying next door goes missing, it looks that Matthew was maybe the last person to see him alive. So now Matthew's at the center of a mystery where every one of the neighbors is a suspect, and he's the key to figuring out what happened, but only by exposing his own secrets and stepping out from the safety of his home. I Am Still Alive is set off the grid in remote Canada. Jess is alone. Her cabin has burned to the ground. Her father is gone. She knows if she doesn't act fast, the cold will kill her before she even has time to worry about food. But this isn't just a wilderness survival story. It's a suspenseful mystery. Jess tries to figure out who came in search of her father and if they might be coming back to hunt her down as well. Got a couple of great true stories of grit and resilience. March Forward Girl is by Melba Pattillo Beals. And in Little Rock, Arkansas in the 1950s, Melba was an African-American teen. She had a lot of questions. Why couldn't she drink from a whites-only fountain? Why couldn't she feel safe beyond home or even within the walls of her church? And the adults in her life all said, hold your tongue, be patient, know your place. But Beals was a warrior. She helped lead her generation and many others. This is a memoir by a woman who at a young age became a champion for equal rights, later a journalist and best-selling author, and even received the Congressional Gold Medal. No Better Friend tells the true story of Frank Williams, a radar man in Britain's Royal Air Force, and his dog, Judy. They met as prisoners of war during World War II. So that's right, Judy became the war's only official canine POW. She was a loyal dog who could sense danger. She would warn her fellow prisoners of imminent attacks and protect them from brutal beatings. And this book tells about Frank and Judy's friendship, which is kind of one of the great recently unearthed stories of World War II, of which there are, of course, thousands. I've got one more book for you today, audiobook, that you can listen to. That is a great story based loosely, very loosely on a true story. It's great for all ages. It's called The One and Only Ivan. So Ivan is an easygoing gorilla. He lives at a mall, and he's used to humans watching him through the glass. He doesn't really so much miss his life in the jungle. He thinks about TV shows he's seen and his friend Stella, an elderly elephant, Bob, who's a stray dog. And Ivan is also an artist. When baby elephant Ruby arrives, she helps Ivan see their home and his own art through new eyes. So this story is very loosely based on a real gorilla named Ivan who lived in a mall in Tacoma. But the story itself is just a wonderful, touching and funny and great story kind of told in the first person by the gorilla. So these are just a few ideas of audiobooks that you can look for and download from Hoopla onto your phone or computer or tablet and listen to while you are at home this spring, helping everyone to stay safe and stay well.